what we are going to do today, okay, one of the complex phenomena, what is like, how do we acquire karma? How do you do the nirjara of the karma, or means how do you remove the karma? And how does the new karma came and attach to you? So just to give you brief overview little bit, that in the world, karma particles are everywhere. So don't even think that you are going to find any space in the universe, means Lokakash, that there is a place where there are no karma particles. So you cannot escape in the presence of karma particle. They may not be attached to you or they may attach to you. Okay? But they are always there ready to attach to you. Okay? If you make some mistake, they will attach to you. It doesn't matter. No, the mistake is nothing but mithyatva and kashaya. That is the only two things no, in our life. It is our mistake. If you do something without understanding, without knowledge, just mechanically doing anything, that is mithyatva. Okay? If you are fully aware about it and you do the same thing, then you don't get the karma. All right? And the second is the kashaya, which everybody knows, krodh, man, maya, lobh, okay? And all the derivatives of the kashaya. So that's the key things you have to keep in mind all the time. That am I doing any activity without knowledge? Once you do that one, that's it. No, you may satisfy yourself, but at least it is better than uh, doing nothing. There is no such thing. You are always doing something. Keep in mind, your mind is functioning all the time. Okay, even in sleep, your mind is functioning. Okay, you're dreaming. Everything what Jainism is in, ultimately everything is in mind. Jain religion is nothing but ultimately everything is in the mind. And your mind is completely every moment going from one point to another point to the third point, one thought to another thought, third thought, and continuously vibrating that way. And the net end of the point is, how can I calm down my mind? How can I become peaceful? Okay, where our mind don't jump from one to another one. So this is just a kind of a point I'm trying to bring it out. And now what I want to do is just to show you how these fundamentals really works. We know it. I don't want to dwell on it, okay? But the soul is in mithyatva and wrong belief. Karma is attached to the soul from eternity. So never ask any of these questions. Another thing is our mithyatva and kashaya and any intention behind our action, means this is all mind is functioning all the time. That is going to bind us with a new karma. All right. So mithyatva is the root cause of our suffering. We already discussed that. And now concept of karma, Jain concept of karma is different than the Hindu concept of karma and different than Buddhist karma. All other, every religion, they all have the karma concept. There are common things that everybody believes into that. If you do good things, you will be rewarded. If you do bad things, no, you will be punished. All right. And when all karma is gone, you are liberated. That concept is everywhere. It is like a black box. You got input and output condition. And in the input and output condition, what is inside processing occurs. That is different. Okay. Jainism explains one way. Hinduism explains another way. Buddhism explains third way. Okay. Buddhism calls sanskar is their karma. Okay. If you look at Hinduism, Brahma and Maya and Purush and Prakriti. These are the two major concepts of Hinduism, where Prakriti is like a karma or Maya is like a karma. I don't want to go into those kind of the details, but at least you know, karma as a particle is only unique to Jain concept. Okay, karma philosophy is there. Then we already discussed bonded karma and the pre-karma, and that's all about it. But only this point here you keep in mind. One last line. One person karma does not affect other living being. There is no connection at all. Whatever, so we don't have, from karma we are not connected. We are connected for different reason, but not from karma point of view. That is the key point I'm trying to tell you. Okay, don't think there is a karma. We are all going to suffer at the same time because of karma. No, we can suffer at the same time, but not because of individual karma. Individual karma is the separate. We will discuss this. That thing is today. Okay, how can we do it? Why we are suffering on pandemic? No, all the things. No, corona virus is. That's the point. How we try to analyze it from Jain point of view. Okay, but people have started talking always. It's a group karma, or it is. We all have done something wrong at the same time. That's why we are all suffering. No, this is kind of a not right from Jain point of view. What we are talking. Okay. Now, Dravya and Parya, and I told you that one, that no, soul is a Dravya, and whatever form that soul exists, that is its Parya. Okay, if I angry soul or greedy soul or quiet soul, this is all Parya. Okay, that's the point. And important things on Dravya and Parya. Parya is changing, but the soul remains constant. Okay, that's the this is needed explanation as we go further in our workshop. Okay, and again, Dravya and Paryaya are inseparable naturally. Okay, the gold you don't get, no, just a gold as a Dravya. You always have the gold in any kind of a form. Okay, whether it's a bangle or earrings or garlands or whatever it is, or ring. All right, and this is a most important concept you have to keep in mind. Upadan and Nimit. Nimit is a catalytic agent, and we discussed it before that it's a iron becomes iron oxide, and in the presence of steam, it speeds up the process. Nimit is nothing, they don't do anything except it sometimes speeds up the process. Okay, it does not participate in the process. Iron and oxygen, they get together and become iron oxide. But there is a steam. If it is done in the presence of steam or steam environment, that environment speeds up the process. That is the only function of Nimit. Okay, if I was going to get mad now, okay, I will find any reason. Okay, I'm ready to get angry. What I will do is I will find some reason. Okay, if there is no reason, I will say no. The bird is singing on the tree, and I said, why do they have to bird has to sing? Because anything that happens in the surroundings, it will irritate me. Okay, because that karma produce the result. All right, you see what I'm trying to say? People do find the reason to get angry, mad, whatever you call it. Okay, it is, and then we blame to that particular nimit. Whenever you blame something to the nimit, then you are not in a right track on spiritual progress. You will never able to get rid of, even if you change the Nimitta, you will find another Nimitta, you will find the third Nimitta. You're not going to really get out of it. But to spiritually progress, you have to find out what is the Upadan, and let me fix the Upadan. And you will find the Upadan is always me, even though it looks like somebody else's fault, but it is still me. Uh, if I wanted to change that situation, I have to change mine. That is it. That is the spiritual thinking of Jainism. All right. You cannot change anybody. Only thing is you can change yourself. All right. And let's get going. We already discussed about pot makers and pots and clay, fire, water, and machine. And we know clay is the upadan for a pot maker. Okay. Even though the pot maker is there, he desires it, he does it. But after the pot is done, he can disappear. All right. And still pot remains there. But if clay disappears, then pot is gone. So that's why to improve the pot, you still have to improve the clay. Okay, because otherwise, if the you cannot make a pot from a sand, no matter what you do. Okay, it's not going to becoming a pot. From I'm just look at the example in a gross way. Okay, and then pot maker is one thing, but we wanted to go a living being example. And that's why the living being example, we take it like a X and Y example. What we did is person X says bad word to person Y and Y gets angry. Now important point, keep in the mind not on X, but only Y, because Y was quiet before, now he becomes angry. And this process that occurs only from think that you are Y, okay, and X is somebody outside. How this process works, just to simplify and understand it, okay, person X says bad word to Y, Y gets angry. Process, how does the process work? When Y's past karma matures, like anger karma, just for the sake of simplicity, okay, matures, it produces an environment such that Y would get angry. Now, you are in a bad mood or whatever it is, Y is a bad mood or whatever it is, but he's ready to kind of a blow up. At that time, he finds X saying bad word, or actually X saying something, and he interprets it is a bad word. Okay, so as soon as he hears the wise bad word, at that same moment, that time was up, karma is mature. What happens? The old karma separates. So keep that thing in mind. Old karma separates first. Whatever old karma which was ready to mature, it matures and it separates. Now, if the wise still remains quiet, he was quiet and he remains quiet, even though he interprets X word is a bad word said to him, then no new karma can attach to Y. But it doesn't happen that way. If somebody tells me bad word, immediately within inside first, no, I am upset. Okay, I just say, why in the world he's telling me? No, that kind of the things. As soon as I get upset, new karma comes back. Okay, not the one that was separated. They are not coming to me. They are gone. But the new karma attaches to me. That is a key point you have to remember. Something happens within you before even you show that one. In your mind first, it happens first. Then you will show it outside. The outside world will know it. Okay. So everything you know the first, You do the first, and then everything. And as soon as it happens, new karma attaches to you. Even though perhaps the other person could be very strong, powerful, and you may not show it, but within you it happened. That's where the karma immediately attaches to you. So that's the keep that thing in the mind. That's a sequence. Old karma separates first. We get change in our mind condition is change. New karma attaches to us. All right. And this is what analysis I already explained to you. No, you can read. You will get this presentation. All right. Now, Nimitta and causal analysis, I already just summarize it, okay? But in us, the Nimitta too, external limit, which is like in this case, X is an external limit for Y's anger. Internal limit is karma. So always you look at it for human case, in case of human being, there is always nimit is two categories, external and internal. In case of karma or in case some any dravya, okay, it's only one nimit, external nimit. That's it. There is no such thing because it's a non-living substance. Okay, karma becomes attached karma, or free particles become attached particles. Okay, and for them, the wise anger is the nimit. Why anger? Karma becomes attached karma or bonded karma, whatever. The karma particles, free karma particles become bondage karma. So that's the key things you have to mind. Okay. So now separation of the old karma from wise soul. What is this? And wise anger, and what is the separation of the bondage of the new karma. So you can just see all this chart. I just summarize it proper, all the explanation what I done. Now we have to go into the so what is the relationship between soul and karma? Soul gets angry on its own. Karma does not force to make soul to get angry, but it creates the environment, and then based on in the person's spirituality, whether it is he's trapped by the environment or not, that depends upon the person's spirituality. That person may say same word to two different people. One will be really angry, and another no will be like pretend nothing happened. Okay, so he still made one person angry, not the other one. So it is not that he is a cause of it. That individual person's spirituality, how they take it, that's what the cause of it. Okay, so this is the all the explanation. Now we go summary. Wise anger binds him with the new karma. Wise quietness would result no bondage of the karma. Wise proper now, how would wise will remain quiet? Wise proper understanding of reality. Okay, that is the proper knowledge. If he has the proper knowledge, then and then he will keep him quiet. Otherwise, he will blow it. Okay, so that's why in Jainism, keep in mind, important thing is whatever you do, make sure you do understand first. Why am I doing? Why am I going to the temple? Why am I doing pratikaman? Why am I doing samayik? Okay. Why do I help others? Okay. You all understand that. And ultimately, what you want to accomplish by understanding that, and see whether that end result you are accomplishing by doing all these action. Okay. That is a very key. No action is a religious action. Okay. If you help somebody or if you donate something, that is not the religion. But after donation, if your attachment to the wealth is reduced, then yes, it is religion. Then it is a religious action. Okay, but your internal thinking was, oh, in the society, people will recognize, oh, I'm a big donor. I am the one who is cause for these things. It is increased your kashai, because your ego is increased. And because of your ego is increased, even though good work is done, but you are not being benefited at all. On the contrary, you acquired more pap karma. That one you have to keep in mind, that in the any religion, in the Jain religion point of view, your right hand is donating, somebody left hand should not know even. That's how the donation we should be giving. Not, okay, let make sure everybody else knows what I am doing and everything like that. Okay, that is the understanding, and that's the only way you are going to reduce your kashai and improve your spirituality. Okay, so that's the key things now, in a sense. Now, here is the